an inside job. I was just sitting here thinking, yesterday I pulled the card about new beginnings. And for those of us who barking on new beginnings or who are in a new beginning, we had first up, close hand experience with doing some major shadow work. Telling what we have suffered to understand and understand this new beginning. I was thinking, when my mom was alive, she was my best friend because I could talk to her about anything. And I used to go to my mom with a lot of why me's about the things that I didn't understand according to things that I was experiencing. But for some reason or other, as I was preparing to tap in with y'all before I do other things that I have to do, I was just, the spirit was talking to me. And in the things that was being communicated through the downloads, I had an aha moment. And in that aha moment, I understood, and I overstood the why me's. I understand all the why me's. I understand why the ancestors chose me so I can have and be the one with the why me's. It's a message, because without questions, there is no answers. So I was the question asked. I was the challenge. I was the challenge the system child. I was the go through the system child. I was the hard head of the hard headers. My point is, I understand all the why me's. To bring it full circle to this, if not me, who? Because I ain't just talking for myself. Some of my soul tribe share the same resonation, the same vibration that I'm radiating. If not you, then who? But through your family. If not you, then who? And since you, who? It's ancestral work. If not me, then who? And since me, who? That's why I gotta do it. So if you gotta do it, cause they don't chose, cause your ancestors chose you, do what they chose you to do. I don't know who I'm talking to, and I don't know who I'm talking for. But as for my bloodline and ancestors and ancestral lines, this is what they sent me to do. So we're gonna get this business done. Stillness and abundance, love and light, health and wholeness. Stillness and abundance, love and light, health and wholeness. Stillness and abundance, love and light, health and wholeness. Because how you gonna have a legacy when you don't know no family history? And how you gonna leave one? New beginnings mean stuff speeding up. New beginnings mean the axis spinning on a way faster rate than it just was on the previous grade. So I salute you who chose not to create more toxic scenarios and know that I'm here to help us recognize it. You hear me? Salute. If it don't fit, don't force it. It might not be for you right now. And if it resonates, use it to elevate yourself. You hear me? Because most people are afraid of change. So they'll stay where they at instead of embarking on a new beginning. But they want one. Trust me, they want one. But how you gonna embark on a new beginning when you're afraid? If you're afraid to elevate from the space that you find yourself comfortable in, it'll never happen. So you better know who on your boat. You gotta know who on your boat. Or you may say, what do Saiwoo mean by that? Know who on your boat. You gotta know who in your boat. Because what if you carrying a passenger that's putting a hole in it because he want to be the captain of your ship? So you gotta know who in your boat. It's an inside job. It's an inside job. And when we're doing inside work, aka shadow work, pride gonna be the number one ego, the number one enemy. And it's gonna work through his number one ally, ego. I say that to say pride must lose its ego, or arrogance will destroy it and the person that's carrying it. I don't know who that's to. I don't know who that's for. I'm just gonna speak what came through me. Because we don't know if they want to be like us because they hate us. We don't know if they want to be like us because they love us. But we're going to have to know the difference. And if any of y'all know people like that, start separating yourself because you know the difference. We all should have a reason. We all should have a reason. We all should have a reason to recognize the reasons, whether it's people, places, or things, because those are places, because those are spaces, pardon me, that we're going to have to do the most shadow work. Through the things that we know. What's foreign to us, challenges don't come through. Challenges only come to the things that's closest to home, is your figure deal. And that's where we're going to do the most shadow work. Because it's going to be the ones that we think the closest that you may have to shed and outgrow the most. Pride must lose its ego, or it's going to destroy the ego itself and the person that's carrying it. I want y'all to pay attention to what I'm saying. Because it's an inside job. And it's always been an inside job. So, if you've been laughed at because they ain't understand, guess what? I've been laughed at too. If you've been talked about because they ain't understand, guess what? I've been talked about too. If you've been watched the wrong way because they ain't understand, and guess what? I was too. Who laughing now and who watching who? That's the question. I got an even more bigger question than that, family. Whose karma are you? That ain't gotta be bad, that ain't gotta be good. And it may not be indifferent, but whose karma are you? We all somebody karma, trust me. But yeah, I've been laughed at. I've been talked about. I've been overlooked. And that's nothing to talk about. Because guess what? Look what it did for you. So that's the message that I want to get across. It ain't what has happened. What has it done for you? Look what I did with it. The next question, what have you done with it? Look at all it taught me so I can have something to share with y'all. So that's the next question. What has it taught you? What has the mess birthed in you that you were able to present as a message and share and drop a seed, a life for somebody else, a life that's going through something. And if you could resonate with that on the positive end, then guess what? Thank them. Because I do. Thank y'all. You hear me? Thank y'all for helping me in my ascension. Whether you did it with a positive intent or a negative intent. Thank y'all for helping me in my ascension. Because I couldn't have did it without you. So, I say that to say this, family. Know what your energy do. I know what my energy do way far beyond me knowing what my energy do. If you don't listen, you're gonna miss it. But I do know what my energy do on a whole lot of spectrums and a whole lot of realms. And from that gnosis, and from that space of knowing, I choose love and light. But I take the darkness with me. See, because to know the wise, you're gonna have to know something. You're gonna have to know the darkness. And to stand in the light, you're gonna have to be able to bring them into balance. Know what your energy do. Because some people don't change until things get painful enough to make them want to change or give them a reason to change. Ask me how I know. Where y'all think I get this wisdom from? From being a good boy? Where y'all think this frequency come from? From being a good boy? Nah. I've been the bad guy when I was doing the right thing. You know, and I've been the bad guy when I was doing the wrong thing. Before I go, I would like to say this. Pride must lose its ego, or it would destroy the ego itself and the person carrying it. And the biggest sign of a coward is when we as individuals will know the right thing. We may know the right thing to do. We may know the right thing we're supposed to say. We may know the right action that we're supposed to take, pardon me. And we still don't. That's the biggest sign of a coward. It's been a battle, but we're moving forward. Stillness in abundance, love and light, health and wholeness. Stillness in abundance, love and light, health and wholeness. Stillness in abundance, love and light, health and wholeness. Thanks for the like, share, subscribes, comments, questions, appreciation of something that you received through something that I said. Thank you for rocking with me for no reason at all. Thank you for your purchases. Thank you for your donations, you know, so forth and so on. Keep doing the shadow work, family. I love y'all. Peace.